All right, so if you've been following along with my Create a New Habit, we've been doing little small workouts each day, or I guess it's more like a set or whatever, and we're just trying to create a habit. So, what I wanted to do here is now, since it's been going on for about 4 weeks or so, I want to do like a small beginner workout. And this is a push up workout, and this is so while you're doing this, creating a new habit or whatever, you can do this little small beginner push-up workout. If you have a day where you have extra energy or something during the week, or maybe you didn't have as long of a day and, maybe you're feeling yourself or whatever, then try this little beginner workout. All it is 120 reps, and I know that may sound like a lot on a push-up workout for a beginner workout, but the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna do 15 down. So you're gonna do 15 push-ups, you're gonna get up, you're gonna kind of stretch your muscles out, and give yourself 30 seconds, a minute, whatever you need. Then do 14. Do the same thing, 13, 12, 11, all the way down till you get to one push-up. When you get done, you'll have 120 reps in. So if you don't make it, or if you feel like that's too much for you to start out, start with 10. I think if you start with 10, it's like 51, 52 push-ups, something like that. But 15 down is 120, and then we could move on and more, beginner intermediate, I guess we'll call it, and do like, 20 down, which would be 210 reps. So, and we'll get up to where we'll do the 500 rep ones and things like that. But we'll start with this one, 15 down. Take your time with it. Warm your body up first, and we'll get going. All right, here's the first set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure I'm in the camera. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so do your 15. Get up if you want to stand up, stretch out. Give yourself a few, 30 seconds, like I said, a minute. And catch your breath, what have you. And then the next set, we're going to go into 14. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, what we want to do is you'll start to feel it, a little bit of blood running your arms and pump. You don't have to start as soon as I start. Like I said, if you need a little longer in between, take a little longer. The next one will be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here we go for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm already feeling it when I got to that set. See? Give yourself 30 seconds, a minute, whatever you need. Then we'll be at 11. All right, here we go for 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm feeling it now. 9, 10, 11. As you can see, doesn't really take a whole lot to get a pump and to work everything. You know, it doesn't take a long time. And you can do it right in the living room floor or in the yard. You don't have to go to the gym. You can get in pretty good shape. Next set is going to be 10. Working our way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I need to get on to get this set of 9. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, another thing is one day you may feel strong, you may be able to do more, and the next day you may feel weaker, get out of breath easier, you know, not be able to do as many. But that's just part of it. It just depends on what you did through the course of the day, how much energy your body has, you know, etc. So don't beat yourself up over that or think, well, I'm not doing as good as I was, or none of that. Just keep moving forward, keep doing, go through the workout, and realize that some workouts you're gonna be stronger than you were on the other ones. You know, one day you may be able to do it with ease, and the next day it may be a little struggle for you. You know, so let's get this set of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're working our way down. About to get this 120 reps out the way. I'm glad I did this today. It's actually giving me a little something. I wasn't going to do one of these today. It's going to do something different, but I can tell I needed it. Here we go. We get this set of 7. Let's get it done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. and get these done and get this living room picked back up, the ottoman and everything put back in place before my wife gets home. All right, here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next set will be a set of 5. We'll keep moving on forward. A lot of people might be like, oh, that seems pretty easy, you know. And for some it may be, but, and then, you know, that first 15, that 14, maybe that 13 is a little easy, but when you get to that 4th or 5th set, they start to take a little bit of a toll on you. You'll start to feel it, trust me, especially if you start to not wait so long in between sets. So if it gets to where it's easy, you're waiting a minute in between sets, bring that time on down to 45 seconds or 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Don't give yourself a lot of rest. And then concentrate on trying to get your push-ups a little cleaner, you know, fuller reps. Because as we get tired, without even really intentionally meaning to, those reps start to get a little bit not as full extension, you know what I mean? So be mindful of that too. But to begin with, if you're just starting out, just try to get through them, you know? So here we go. We got a set of 5 coming now. I believe, right? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 5 was a little bit easier. That's what I was talking about because I talked longer. So it kind of gave me a little bit of a break. So if you're really trying to push yourself as you get used to them, don't take as long of a break. You know, don't let that burn that you get in your arms or chest or anywhere, don't let it fully go away. Get back in there. Push yourself to where you're stopping on the last 2 or 3 reps, you know? And it's kind of a little bit of a struggle. All right, let's get that set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when you get down to these last sets, you can make those real clean because you don't have nothing left, you know? You can be on your best stuff then. Let's get that set of 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 2 and 1. Here we go, 2. 1, 2. Now, we're going to do this last set of 1 and get it done. 1. Now, I did each of those sets at the end. For purposes of the video, I took a break between each one. And maybe you have to do that if you get so tired at the end. Maybe if you were doing like 20 down or 30 down or something like that. But a lot of times when I get to the end and there's like 4, 3, 2, and 1, I might just do all those together, you know, and just knock all those out in one set. But it just depends on what you feel like. But you have a plan and you can always stick to the plan too. And I wanted to stick to the plan for the video, you know, for the purposes of everybody to see what we're doing and all that. All right, so that's 120 reps, 15 down. Good little beginner exercise for push-ups. It'll make you use a little bit of oxygen, a little bit of wind, work you out, give you a little bit of a pump, and it'll just get you better, you know what I mean? So, and that's a good place to start with something like that. And if 15 down, like I said, is just way too much for you, start with 10 down, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk, you know? Anyway, I love you guys. God bless y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one.